What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack. Today we are going to talk about both Gerrit Cole and Shane McClanahan because this was the best. We had two legitimate aces. They were both in my top 5 of best fantasy baseball pitchers. Actually, top 3. As I have Gerrit Cole at number 2 and McClanahan at number 3. And this was an absolute joy. So I'm actually going to watch both. I want you guys to understand what it's like watching a proper pitching duel. It's so much fun. It's the best part of baseball. Is watching just absolute stud pitchers demolish. So, Gerrit Cole dominated yesterday. How did he do it? Well, he didn't do by doing that. That's a terrible 96-mile-per-hour fastball down. That's free real estate. 82-mile-per-hour curveball coming backdoor right on the edge. That's just beautiful stuff. Good job. You got the strike you needed that you won with the first one. And that's a changeup. I didn't even... Okay. Gerrit Cole normally is a super basic. Fastball's up. Sometimes you get curves coming in like you just saw backdoor. Sliders down here. That is pretty much like always what it is. Straight up. And so a lot of times he's just like, you know what, I'm going to throw this fastball here at 98, 99. But what he's been doing in the Yankees a little bit, as Blake's been pushing this with a lot of guys, is this change up to lefties that comes off. And when you're throwing amazing fastballs like Cole is, especially when you start off the at-bat, with a fastball and you miss it and then you get the curveball. Like normally guys are going to expect that fastball to return. And once again, and just think about that right now, Lau is thinking, okay, this is going to be a fastball and that just falls straight off. Like that's coming here and falls off. Gorgeous. And that 1-2, now you can do whatever you want. You can throw a slider down. He hasn't even seen that yet. You throw a fastball up, pairing with that changeup, you could throw another changeup. Just swung and missed at that. I mean, do whatever you want. I do feel if Cole does throw a heater, you got to get it in the right spot because I do think that Lau is on a fastball right now. He didn't swing at the curveball. He swung at the changeup, right? So he's probably timed for that. So if you do the slider down, you'll probably get him. Changeup, you might get him too. He might spit on it. We'll see. I'm curious. What do we got? Fastball, just buy him at 96. Nope. Okay. Yep. Just done. I mean, that is an adjustment. Like you missed with the fastball first, so instead to get back to the fastball, right, at 1-0, curveball, changeup, and then the fastball again. Pretty cool. There's that slider, 87. A lot of horizontal movement, as you can see with this great camera angle from the Rays. And there's 96 on the edge. And keep in mind, Cole was up to 100 in this game. 96 is actually like, that's a little bit low for you, Cole. I mean, that's spotted paint. Throws, gets free real estate. Yes, that is free real estate, even though they didn't, he didn't take it. He threw it right in the middle of the zone, and because it's so not expected at the moment, Pinto just fouls it off. Free real estate. So now you can just throw an upstairs fastball. Like, he throws a slider away 89. That's fine. Oh, he throws one again at 90. Wow, look at that gambit. So Pinto, I think, was expecting then that slider. It wasn't as good and competitive as this one. This is way more competitive. Like this one actually was here and then fell off, and the other one was probably starting here and came off that way. But yeah, I don't think he expected 2 straight sliders, and I think he was thinking, all right, 2-2. Now is the time that he goes back to the fastball because he really only threw it 96 at that 1-0 count, and gorgeous. All right, beautiful. That's 2 guys he just barreled through essentially. Just you can't deal with this. And Diaz is up. He tries to throw a slide. That's actually maybe a cutter at 93, which is pretty insane. He throws another slider. So Diaz is just getting a heavy load of sliders right now. You would think a fastball will be coming out with 2 because that is Cole's technically best pitch, and you don't want to be afraid if you're Cole. And you're especially like, I'm just going to attack. Honestly, I would throw a curveball now because you've done it twice already getting in the zone. I would think you can easily just float one in. Now he does throw that fastball 97. Now 3-0. Like, you're going to throw a fastball here. And he got it. 98. Okay. You can throw another one, honestly. Make him beat you. Yeah, 98. And that's down the middle. And that's the thing. That philosophy you get now, you just threw a 98-mile-per-hour fastball down the middle, and you didn't get punished for it. You got the strike you wanted. Just throw another one a little bit higher up, honestly. Like, that should work. You can throw a slider now, too, if you feel good about that. Yeah, 99, and you get the out. You know? Like... That's why I'm so critical of velocity. You're able to do this if you throw 99, and it makes this 3-2 count that much more comfortable. Even the 3-1 that was down the middle, right? So, but if you're throwing that like 92, you don't have that confidence. This This fastball from Cole in the 3-2 count showcases why velocity matters. Because he got out of the inning, he got the out just by throwing a fastball down the middle. And that's huge. But right, so we're going to go down to Shane McClanahan. And I got to say, my favorite stat of this start for Shane McClanahan, the guy throws 100. He can hit 100, right? But he threw only 15% fastballs yesterday. 85% of his pitches were changeups, curveballs, and sliders combined. That's insane. If you don't see that. You know, we were talking about it in 2017 about maybe Lance McCullers could be the first guy to really throw 50% secondary pitches, right? Like under 40% fastballs. And we saw 15%. I mean, that's just the name of the game right now. So there's Shane McClanahan. There's that changeup. Oh, my God. Oh, I know that. Come on. No. Blue. That's a strike. This is like the most perfect pitch. A changeup down and away. Judge doesn't want anything to do with it. I mean, look how big that strike zone is. It's insane. Oh. And he throws a slider for a strike now. And these are on the edge. This is so perfect. Free real estate. Throw another one. There's the changeup. He got the call this time. And like that, the precision. I mean, this is the same pitch. He's thrown 3 strikes essentially right now. These are not like, you know, I say this often. Either you're battling yourself as a pitcher or you're battling the batter. And to see someone with his amazing skill set, of his incredible stuff, to be battling the batter is unfair. You know, you saw Gerrit Cole just now. He threw a lot of waste pitches. He threw sliders that weren't even close. He threw a mistake fastball or two. And that is pristine. 3 straight perfectly executed pitches. What are you going to do now? You can throw a curveball underneath. You can throw a high fastball if you want. You can throw another changeup off of that. Like, you can throw a slider down and in. He went slider down and in, but that was the mistake one. But that's okay. That was at 1-2. Throw it again. Oh, threw a changeup. This one up. And Judge thinks it's the fastball coming in here now. Because he hasn't seen one. You know? He throws 100. He throws like 98 or whatever. This is going to be that fastball up. But instead, it was a changeup that came straight down. And that's how you get away with a changeup elevated. You know, this is YM lock, right? The middle vertical height pitch. You can get away with that if you're teasing the entire time. He didn't throw a single fastball on this. It was perfect changeup. Sorry, I'll take that back. Perfect changeup, perfect slider, perfect changeup, bounced slider, and then changeup, right? And the entire time, Judge is thinking, when is he going to throw the fastball to me? And sometimes just by, sometimes just by having the thing in your arsenal is enough, even if you don't throw it. Ooh, beautiful. I mean, that's Aaron Judge. Slider away. That's what you normally see. That's a curveball away. And so lefty on lefty, the traditional idea is like, all right, this is where all my breaking stuff goes. Just get it over here. Rely on the whole path coming this way. Just everything coming down that way. A little exaggerated, but you know. And there's trying to get a curveball in there. 82. Doesn't do it. Try it again. And he tries. That one's a slider at 90. Completely bounces that. It's all right. Throw it again. There you go. You've executed one. Beautiful. Good job. I mean, Shane McClanahan, you got to have faith. That's a 2-0 count. You got to have faith that you're going to get that one in there, and he does. So now you can really have fun. You can throw a fastball up and in now. Oh, he throws a slider. It's a front door. It's supposed to be. That's supposed to be down and away. He's trying to get like him to roll over it. This happens to come back inside. That's good. If Rizzo were thinking fastball up and in, he would likely have turned on this because he would have stayed in on it. So right now, I mean, Rizzo doesn't know that was a mistake necessarily. I mean, maybe he can think like, okay, if he throws a slider up and in, he doesn't do that. Maybe he's trying to go down and away. But I mean, you can do a lot of things here. You could elevate with a heater now. Because, again, you haven't thrown one, but you could do exactly what you just said. You can even throw a changeup down now. Lefty on lefty crime. Let's see what we got. Yes! Oh, we got that! Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, my God. Once again, Shane McClanahan is saying, look, I throw 97. You guys know this. And he's just toying with the Yankees. He's just saying, I'm going to tease this. You think it's going to come, and it'll never arrive. Rizzo is thinking, he hasn't thrown me a fastball yet. It's about time to do it. And he throws a lefty on lefty crime. This is a changeup that looks like a heater coming here, and it just comes straight down out of the zone at 2-2. Oh, that's so perfect. God, that is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Man, not one fastball has been thrown. And he's just messed with the Yankee batters, thinking that they're going to see it, and they just never get it. There's another changeup. Oh, look at that squat. Wait, one more time. Look at this squat from Stanton. And that's a guy, I mean, honestly, this is fun. But to me, if I'm McClanahan, this is kind of saying like, oh, he's following this. This is when you sneak into fastball right now, 1-0. Yes. Exactly. Yes, McClanahan. Because Stanton showed that he's squatting, he's following it. The timing is there. He's looking for it. And that body language, because it was fun and everything leaned into it just being fun, gave away that you can see in a fastball at 1-0. Okay? This is so fun. All right, throw whatever you want. Yeah, change up now. And this is a wow. You never really see that from Stanton. He's trying to register now. Like, is he going to sneak in another fastball? You're not going to see another fastball, Stanton. That's a change up middle, and you got away with it because of that fastball. You snuck in at 1-1. And the fact that he was able to sequence that in, the fact that he was able to exactly predict the right time to do it, it allows him to do stuff like that, right? So now you throw a slider down and in. You throw maybe actually change up down and away now. You can even throw a fastball up if you really want. Yeah, change up again. All three of these guys are on the change up. And he threw one fastball, and it was a perfectly timed one. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Like, this is the perfect example of toying with your food. You know? How can you watch that and not be as hyped as I am? I don't know. Like, that is my favorite video I've done all year. That is just pure joy. If you want to teach somebody, hey, I don't understand baseball, why anyone can get excited about it, that's the video. So check out all of them, though. They're all good, too, you know. Go subscribe and hit the bell and all of that. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch us live on Twitch every single weekday morning, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. pitcherlist.com/pitcherlist Eastern Time. But thank you all so much for being here, for liking, for getting PL Plus and supporting me. Seriously, that's a huge deal. And thank you all so much for supporting what we do. But that's going to do it. So my name is Nick Pollack, and your BABIP's below, and your strikeouts high.